about you guys by seeing that a new open world survival horror game taking place in the War of the Worlds universe is coming, and has both a single player and multiplayer element where you have to survive this massive invasion. Well, this has me excited to the bones because this is most definitely one of my dream game that I've been waiting for many years now, ever since the movie with Tom Cruise in 2005. There's something pretty terrifying being put as a random civilian witnessing this grand scale attack, because you're just an ordinary person and you can be killed in an instant if they find you. So grab some food, find some weapons, craft tools, and survive a week in this new world while avoiding aliens, machines, dangerous civilians that want to steal your stuff like your vehicle, your house, and resources. I've been making a ton of videos on this upcoming game the past months, and today we are back talking about a huge graphical overhaul the game just had, new really exciting gameplay features, and just an overhaul of the prologue, the world itself, and the aliens. So let's get into it right away. First of all, through the new gameplay video, the developer highlighted the complete graphics and lighting overhaul that is made for the project, and that includes redesigning the entire town of the game completely to make it feel more alive and overall realistic, with civilians roaming around, soccer field, churches, restaurants, houses, and more to explore at your will and survive in. The dev also added a narrator in the prologue explaining the situation and the alien forces coming for our world, just like in the movie. Now, when you begin the game in survival mode, it will begin before the invasion has begun, and so you will see the grand scale storms across the world beginning to terrorize civilians, because they're not normal storms at all. In the lightning are aliens being mobilized underground to get into their machines, and so that means you'll witness the tripods rising from the ground, and that is when the true horror starts. They will attack everyone at will, and so yourself, being just a random person, you'll have to run away and find a safe place and weapons and food to survive. The nights will be super dangerous too, because that is when you won't expect them to attack. The remains of the humans will be thrown away from the machines with what is called red weed, which is the remaining of human blood and organs. The red weed will create a new environment covered with it, and staying inside of a red weed cloud will inflict damage, so definitely stay away from this. In this game, the machine knows people will try to hide in different houses and in the basement and so on, which is why they are sending in a probe, which this probe has an extensive physics system allowing it to search through any house, any restaurants, any buildings in any way they want. It will go up the stairs, through kitchens, break doors, and much more just to find any human it can, which in my opinion is a really awesome feature and looks super realistic. I know I'm gonna be super scared when that thing will be trying to find me in one of the houses, and I just cannot wait for it. One of the most awesome features to me that the dev added is now the aliens will be able to leave the machine and track you down. Sometimes they're just looking for a safe place to do their stuff, but if you get in their way, they will be extremely aggressive, lethal, and fast. There's almost no chance of surviving, just like it would be in real life. If you unfortunately cannot get away from the machines, you will either be killed or abducted and killed for your blood and organs. Oh, and one other thing, if you keep your microphone on when playing this game, the tripods can actually hear you talking, and so they will come for you, so you'll have to stay quiet. The devs also confirmed War of the Worlds game will be releasing in early 2023 through early access on Steam. The developer has also highly improved the tripods AI, to which they will now be more aggressive and responsive to attacks from marines and screaming humans, for example. They will be able to detect people more frequently and more realistically, making the experience for us as players even harder. So of course, when you see a machine, you'll have to hide the best you can, and maybe even stay in a random house for the night and look for food and different loot. The world will be alive even when you're not there, so that means civilians will be roaming around, and even the army will be attacking the aliens while you're not even there. So you might see a war from afar, and you can join that war and jump in one of the vehicles and try and fight for the army and win against the aliens, which is almost impossible. The game looks to be so much better now with just this massive overhaul, and I can definitely see it being popular when it releases. There's something here that not a lot of games are doing, and it has the potential to be huge because of this.